Good morning, honourable members and colleagues. I am audible. I want to check that because I'm not sure. My network here is a little bit of the problem. Anyone can hear me there?
Yes, we can.
I can hear you.
Awukwathula nje la endlini sanibonani.
Yebo, Bishop.
Amen.
Mphazima.
morning.
Right, mholo wami.
Ngiphile kakhulu. Hawu, Thabizolo.
Hawu, mfowethu.
Uyaphila kodwa?
Hawu, phila kakhulu impela ngidlula ngisho ukhongolose ngokuphila.
Uyibambe iqine. Ngiqedile-ke manje uyibambe iqine.
Hawu iqinile ngisho ungabuza umalume wami uKK Inkosi.
Ungamthinti loyo. Wasitelekisa kakhulu.
Bishop.
Sawubona Nzima. Bali wami.
Sawubona Nzima.
Hawu, sawubona.
Wemphazema.
Awukahle Bishop.
Wemphazema. Yebo Nzima.
Nina
Wemphazema.
Ubani lo obingelela mina nguNkosi omkhulu.
Senzeni?
Wembigwala.
Omasipala bethu nibaconsela amathe, siyanibona.
Ngithi nibambe iqine, angisho lutho.
Okanihamba ngaphansi.
Vele thina inhlangano eshosha phansi sovumbuluka kwenye indawo.
Uqinisele impela nesishosha phansi.
Parliamentary lokhu ukhulunywa
Sasivele sakhiwe kanjani.
umfundisi athi
Hayi,
bambe iqine
hayi
ngoba
sesilithula enjalo. No sebenjalo.
ngesiZulu ukuthi ngiyokubulala akuyona i-threat kodwa ukuthi ibambe iqine i-threat leyo. Bengifuna ukuchecka lokho mfazi. Nzima uvumela umfundisi.
Order please. Awusomlomo wethu madoda.
Honorable members,
Order,
good morning.
order, please.
Sawubona
May we take
Somlomo.
this opportunity for a silent prayer or meditation? Amen.
Amen.
Honorable members, we will go to the reason for the special sitting of today, the 10th of February, 2022. And also the absence of notices of bills or motions on the order paper. Firstly, honorable members, thank you for joining this virtual special sitting that has been called for today at a very short notice to all of you. This sitting is intended to fill the vacancy that came about after the resignation of one of our permanent NCOP delegates, Honorable Mr. Xolani Ngwezi from the IFP component. According to the KwaZulu-Natal legislature standing rules, Standing Rule 252 and 253 respectively, the appointment of NCOP permanent delegates must be way of resolution of the House. The appointment of permanent delegates is in accordance with the determination of delegates of the NCOP Act number 69 of 1998, honorable members. And I must add that this then becomes an item on the order paper without a debate. I trust then that this is in order. I will go on to the announcement on virtual sitting and voting. Honorable members are reminded that this sitting will be conducted in terms of our mandate standing rules. Rule 49(1) of the standing rules provides that at least 1/3 of all the members of the legislature must be present to constitute a plenary meeting of the legislature. Rule 49(2) further states that a majority Honorable Ntuli, thank you. A majority of the members of the legislature must be present before a vote may be taken on a bill or an amendment of a bill. At least 1/3 of the members must be present before a vote may be taken on any other question before the legislature. And all questions are decided by a majority of votes cast. The standing rules also define present as follows, honorable members. In relation to virtual sittings or meetings, means the attendance of a member in a sitting or meeting held through electronic means in a manner that allows the member to join and participate in the meeting. Honorable members, I am satisfied that we have the necessary quorum present. On party voting, Rule 2884 of the rules also states that the presiding officer or chairperson must, before or at the start of the discussion on the matter, expressly inform members if a party vote will be taken. In line with the above, I confirm that the matter of the appointment of the IFP permanent delegate to the NCOP will be done on a party-by-party basis. A party vote is a collective vote on behalf of all the members of a party present at this virtual sitting, up to the total membership of that party in the sitting. I will, however, allow an opportunity for any individual member to vote differently from his or her party or to abstain if any member wishes to do so. Honorable members, we will now proceed with the rest of the matters on the order paper. We have not received processed any apologies, honorable members. Then we will go to announcements or reports by the Premier, which is item 4 on the order paper. Honorable Premier or LOGB, any announcements?
Honorable Speaker, can we say there is no announcement at this point? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable MEC Dube Ncube, the LOGB. The next item, Honorable Members, will be formal motions or notices by the Chief Whip, which will be item 6 on the order paper. I now give the Honorable Chief Whip.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, allow us to present the motion of the House regarding the appointment of the IFP permanent delegate to the NCOP. This motion is a motion without notice moved under Standing Rule 105H with unanimous concurrence of all members present in the House. The presiding officer is requested to put the motion to the vote for approval as the resolution of the House under Standing Rule 1032. Noting that according to the formula set out in section 2.2 of the Delegation of Delegates, National Council of Provinces Act number 1998, Act number 69 of 1998, the IFP is entitled to one permanent delegate in the KwaZulu-Natal provincial delegation to the National Council of the National Council of Provinces. Honorable X Ngwezi, who was previously appointed as the IFP permanent delegate to the NCOP, has resigned. The IFP has nominated Mr. Nhlanhla Hadebe as the new IFP permanent delegate to the NCOP, and this nomination was received by the Speaker on Wednesday, the 9th February 2022. In terms of the National Council of Provinces Permanent Delegates Vacancies Act number 17 of 1997, the legislature is required to appoint a new permanent delegate within 14 days of the date on which the nomination is received by the Speaker. This House therefore resolves to appoint Mr. Nhlanhla Hadebe as the permanent delegate to the KwaZulu-Natal provincial delegation to the National Council of Provinces as nominated by the IFP. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker Wisomo.
Thank you, Chief Whip. Thank you, Honorable Chief Whip. We will now first ascertain whether there is unanimous consent by all parties that the motion may be moved without notice in terms of Rule 105. I will go party by party. I will start with the IFP.
Honorable Speaker and honorable members of the House, the IFP supports. Thank you.
We cannot see who is speaking on behalf of the IFP. We've seen a beautiful roof, but we don't see the person speaking on behalf of the IFP. So I cannot ascertain whether it's the member of this House or not.
Honorable Speaker, I've got a difficulty with the gadget. Can the Honorable Chief Whip of the IFP take over that?
IFP?
I'm saying I've got a challenge with showing my face in terms of the gadget I'm using. Can the Honorable Chief Whip of the IFP take over, Honorable Chairperson?
Honorable Hlabisa, I can see you want to speak. You want to speak for your party.
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, the IFP supports.
The DA?
Honorable Speaker, the DA supports.
The EFF?
Honorable Speaker, the EFF support.
The NFP, the NFP is not in the house. MF,
MF supports Honorable Speaker.
the ACDP,
Speaker, ACDP also support suppression.
the ATM,
Speaker, the AGM also supports.
the ANC,
Honorable Speaker, the African National Congress supports.
thank you. Honorable members, it is confirmed that the motion may be moved without notice with the unanimous concurrence of all the members present in the House. I therefore now put the resolution to the vote. As I indicated prior to the start of the debate, I will now go party by party to obtain the vote and thereafter check if any member wishes to record an individual vote. I will start with the IFP.
Honorable Speaker, the IFP supports.
The DA,
Honorable Speaker, the DA also supports.
the EFF,
The EFF also support, Honorable Speaker.
NFP, they're still not in the House. The MF,
Support Honorable Speaker.
the ACDP,
ACDP also support, Madam Speaker.
the ATM,
Honorable Speaker, the AGM supports.
the ANC,
The ANC supports, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
members, I have the votes of all parties. Is there any member who wishes to express an individual vote that is different from their party vote or to abstain? Is there any Madam Secretary from the platform?
Honorable Speaker,
Yes, Honorable Member.
my apologies. I've been on the platform. Can the NFP vote be recorded?
You have joined.
Yes, I've always been, but the speaker, the thing, yeah, I have joined, Honorable Speaker.
I think it must be food for some other day, Honorable Shinga, and IT, on how you control the entrance of members in the middle of a voting process. I think it needs to be tightened up because a member that was not here when we were calling her for the first instance then comes later and says, I have always been here. It shows on our systems when you have just joined. You don't have to say you have been here. It shows, we can see. But there is a weakness on our side on continuing to accept members instead of putting them on the lobby until we finish the voting process. Nonetheless, Honorable Secretary, with the addition of Honorable Shinga, can you tell if there is any member who wants to record an individual vote? There is none. Thank you. Seeing that there is none, then Madam Secretary, can you give me the tallying of the votes?
Madam Speaker, the results are as follows. 58 in favor, nil against, and no abstentions. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Secretary. Honorable members, I therefore formally declare the result of the vote as follows. 58 votes in favor of the appointment of the IFP permanent delegate, none against, and no abstentions. Honorable members, we will move as that concludes the item on the appointment of the IFP permanent delegate to the NCOP. We will have to move back to the order paper. Having said at the beginning that this is an item without a debate, honorable members, we have to thank you for availing yourselves at a short notice, but also having to either shift your programs to a later time to accommodate that. We appreciate your presence. I see the Honorable Princess Buthelezi is still recuperating. We have you in our prayers, Ndwana. All of you honorable members, we must wish our new member at the NCOP well. We will send the name and request to the NCOP to start processing the swearing in process. Honorable members, we have now come to the end of the sitting of today. Thank you.
Order, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you.
Siyabonga somlomo.
Enkosi Mpondokazi.
Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Somlo.
Siyabonga wenhlanhla Msimanga ukuthi usuyahamba.
Sengihamba ngiyaphi?
Hawu kanti unhlanhla
Siyathokoza.
Hayibo, unhlanhla Hadebe, hayi inhlanhla Msimanga.
Hawu bese ngijabula ngithi uhambayo.